Whoa, whoa, you scared me. My goodness. Let me clean up my mess. Didn't expect to see you there. Not too often that I get strangers in my house. But yes, so hi, my name is Marshall Bishop. I'm 32 years old and I'm the executive chef and owner of Bishop's on the Square. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna boil water. Why would I show you how to boil water? My 12-year-old could boil water. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself and why I believe I'm the perfect fit for the Food Network. So let me start from the beginning. I was first introduced to cooking at 12 years old by my grandmother, who swore the use of local, sustainable ingredients with a lot of love in her food. And you know what? Here I am at 32 years old, doing the same thing that my grandmother did when I was 12 years old, giving the local community of Merced, California, food done the right way. If we go back to where I got my training from, I received my training from San Francisco. I'm a graduate of the Le Cordon Bleu program there at the California Culinary Academy. Going to San Francisco, originally from Merced, I knew that I only wanted to work at the best restaurants. So I spent time in the kitchens of restaurant Gary Danko, Aqua, Farallon, Rubicon, Masa's, with the ultimate goal of one day coming back to Merced and filling a niche in our community. That niche being the use of local, organic, sustainable ingredients, all cooked from scratch and with a lot of love. And what do you know? 3 years later, that's exactly what we're doing. So my passion for food started with my grandmother, and now my passion for food has moved on to educating the local community on good food. If I had to pick a favorite dish for myself, granted it's not the favorite dish of everybody, but if I picked a favorite dish for myself, it would be foie gras. Why foie gras? I don't know. It's an elegant dish, usually done correctly, and I know when I make foie, it's wonderful. If I could pick a favorite restaurant that I've had foie at, it would be restaurant Gary Danko. Always done with a different technique, but always made with love. And my goodness, it was always great, and I love it. What I'm doing here in Merced is I've partnered with the local school districts and a Healthy Cuisine for Kids program, where I go in and I teach cooking classes to the local community and educating the local food service workers on how to make healthier food for the children of tomorrow. The children of tomorrow being my 12-year-old, who comes to me and she says, "Dad, you need to come to our school and educate our food service workers how to cook healthier food because our food is horrible." Well, you know what? It's one step at a time for us. Not only are we educating the locals, we're educating the food service workers. At the same time, Food Network, my gosh, you guys are educating society. Society is hooked on the Food Network. And why not? You guys do great things. You have your Paula Deans, you have your Bobby Flays, your Emeralds. My gosh, you guys have every area covered. You guys even have the smartest guy in the world when it comes to food, Mr. Alton Brown. I mean, come on, the guy knows everything about everything. But you know what? I feel that myself personally, I'm a great fit for the Food Network. I have an outgoing personality, I'm fun-loving, I'm down for whatever when it comes to cooking because my gosh, I consider myself a foodie to the max. I love food, every aspect of food. I love cooking food, Lord knows I love eating food. I just love food, period. Myself, I'm not a fan of the chain restaurants. I'm more into supporting a local restaurateur or an independent restaurateur and experiencing cuisine and what it's all about. Nothing against the chains. They do great things, they fill their niche, but myself, it's about the love of food. Love of food usually translates into an independent restaurateur producing what he believes in. But you know what? Back to myself. Enough about those other guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my home. I have one room, my kitchen. That's my home. I live here, I eat here, I sleep here, and you know what? If I'm not hired by the Food Network, I'll probably die here too, because this is what I know. Myself, I wear a chef coat, my kitchen attire, my shorts, my flip-flops. I don't have any orange Crocs. Granted, I can't afford orange Crocs, but hey, I got flip-flops and it works for me. Again, my home, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm here all day, every day, producing great food for the community, and it's a wonderful fit. If I were to be selected to be on the Food Network, my idea of a show would be Bishop's Outside of the Box. Usually when you think of Bishop, you think of the chess piece, you think of the chessboard, a lot of squares. And you know what? If a Bishop is outside of the box, usually it's a losing battle. But in this economy, we've all been losing for the last 3 years. It's slow, it's down, but we're slowly recovering. The idea is that I can bring great food from a traditional fine dining restaurant with classical technique, and you're able to produce it in your home. You know what? I see nothing like that right now on the Food Network. There's a lot of great chefs who own fine dining restaurants, but I don't see them bringing the fine dining aspect to your home. The idea for myself is to say, hey, you know what, on a Saturday afternoon, if the 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 of us want to get together and have a great meal, Why go out and spend hundreds of dollars on great food when we can go support a local supermarket, buy local ingredients, buy local herbs, meats, chickens, and so forth, cook them with a lot of love, and produce a great fine dining meal for our friends. That's what it's all about. So again, my name is Marshall Bishop. I'm 32 years old. I'm the owner of Bishop's on the Square here in Merced, and I love what the heck I do. I cook food. Cook food for myself. I cook food for my family. I cook food for my 12-year-old who gets a horrible meal every day at lunchtime at school. But the ultimate goal is to produce great food for everyone. And that's my vision. Great food for the Food Network. I would love to be part of your family, part of the Food Network community, and I hope that you select me, Marshall Bishop, to be your next Food Network host. Thank you.
Yeah, the risk. We got one life to live. Gotta live it to the fullest. Life is war. Dog.